Hey guys, welcome back. The LG SL10YG is a big soundbar that delivers an even bigger sound. Best suited to larger screen sizes, this super smart speaker has Google Assistant built in and supports genuine immersive thanks to upward firing drivers. Only a lack of eARC and HDR10 Plus pass-through disappoints. The LG SL10YG is the company's 2020 flagship soundbar, promising to deliver a combination of immersive audio and smart features. This big bar and sub combo supports both Dolby Atmos and DTS:X object-based sound formats. Thanks to a 5.1.2 channel driver layout, and also boasts built-in Chromecast and Google Assistant, making it a fully functioning smart speaker too. Design. The LG SL10YG sports a sleek design with a height of only 63mm, meaning it shouldn't block your TV's screen. It's also fairly long, making it better suited to TVs with screen sizes of 65 inches and larger. You can choose between stands or wall mounting, with brackets provided for the latter. The build quality is excellent, with a wraparound mesh grille and an attractive dark gray brushed metal finish. Behind this grille are front-firing left, right and center speakers, along with side-firing speakers, while upward-firing speakers are prominently positioned on the top of the unit. The included wireless active subwoofer is composed of MDF, with 3 sides covered in black fabric, and a plain dark gray top plate. It uses a 7-inch front-firing driver with a rear port, and it's reasonably well made, although not as solid as the main soundbar unit. Connections and controls. 2x HDMI input, HDMI output with ARC. Optical digital audio input, 3.5mm analog input. Ethernet, Wi-Fi, 2.4 and 5 GHz, Bluetooth 4.2. Google Assistant and Chromecast. ThinQ and Google Home apps. The LG SL10YG houses its connections in a recessed area on the underside, where you'll find 2 HDMI inputs, an HDMI output with ARC, audio return channel, and an optical digital audio input. In terms of wireless connections, there's a choice of built-in Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and Google Chromecast. All the HDMI ports can pass 4K/60p and high dynamic range, specifically HDR10, HLG, and Dolby Vision. The lack of HDR10 Plus pass-through isn't surprising given LG's stance towards the format. But the lack of eARC, enhanced audio return channel, support is strange considering it's included on LG's TVs. The soundbar has a simple display that includes 4 LED indicators for interaction with the built-in Google Assistant. Hence the G at the end of the model number. This not only allows for voice control of the soundbar but also enables you to find information, play music and much more. In order to use Google Assistant, simply say "Hey Google" or press the Google Assistant buttons on the main unit, controller or remote app. This engages the far-field microphones in the soundbar and, thanks to the built-in AI, you have a fully functioning smart speaker. The included remote is a bit small and fiddly but offers large buttons for power, volume, inputs and mute, alongside additional buttons for selecting various modes and controls. The useful Wi-Fi speaker app is available for those wedded to their smart devices, providing access to all the controls found on the remote and even a couple of extra ones. Dynamic range control and auto volume leveler. The useful Wi-Fi speaker app is available for those wedded to their smart devices, providing access to all the controls found on the remote and even a couple of extra ones. Dynamic range control and auto volume leveler. If you're still watching this video, that means you're serious about tech reviews, or you are a tech pro or tech enthusiast. I would recommend to pause this video, hit the subscribe, then resume it. There are many related product reviews videos for you to watch. If you subscribe, you will get notified when I upload a new video. Features: 570 watts of built-in amplification, Dolby Atmos and DTS:X decoding, high-res audio, 192 kHz/24-bit, Meridian technology. The LG SL10YG is about as feature-packed a soundbar as you're likely to find. The system includes technology from Meridian, along with 50 watts of built-in amplification for each of the front, center, side and upward-firing speakers in the soundbar, and 220 watts for the subwoofer, producing a total of 570 watts of power. Thanks to all these speakers, the SL10YG is able to fully support object-based immersive audio, and includes decoding for Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. The soundbar is also able to use all its speakers to upmix non-immersive content. In terms of file support, there's high-res audio with a 192 kHz/24-bit DAC and support for MP3, WAV, AAC/AAC+, IF, OGG, and FLAC file formats. There's also Chromecast built in, allowing you to cast songs, podcasts and stations from Tidal, Spotify, YouTube and more. Sound quality. 5.1.2 channel configuration. Optional rear speakers for 7.1.2 system. The first thing you notice about the LG SL10YG is that it delivers a soundstage as big as the soundbar itself. The 3 front-firing speakers ensure the audio has width and depth, while the addition of upward-firing speakers create the illusion of overhead channels. How effective these upward-firing drivers are will largely depend on your ceiling. The flatter, lower and more reflective it is, the better the effect. The side-firing drivers produce additional width by bouncing sounds off the side walls, but there's no real surround presence. For that you'll need to add the SPK8S wireless rear speaker kit. As a result, the SL10YG's delivery is rather front-heavy, creating a wall of sound around the TV screen. The large main unit is matched by a beefy wireless sub that provides a well-integrated and solid foundation of bass. Kicking off with some music, the SL10YG's Meridian tuning certainly pays dividends, with Shakespeare's Sisters Ride Again sounding detailed and balanced. Siobhan's deeper vocals and Marcella's falsetto are both handled with skill, while the guitars are delivered with a driving urgency, and the sub gives the drums a pleasing kick, resulting in a great 2-channel delivery. Moving on to TV shows, and the dedicated center speaker reveals its worth, producing dialogue that's clear and focused on the screen. So whether it's a voiceover, a commentary or a newsreader, you'll catch every last syllable. In addition, music and effects are spread across the front of the room, making for an engaging sonic delivery. A more complex soundtrack, such as the 5.1 mix for The Boys, Amazon Prime, benefits from all those speakers. As a result, the not-so-super antics of the heroes are enhanced thanks to an entertaining multi-channel mix. There's no real surround presence, but music, dialogue and effects are spread across the front of the room, while the sub gives punches and explosions more slam. The soundbar's performance with Dolby Atmos and DTS:X is particularly effective. The sci-fi world of Altered Carbon, Netflix, sounds fantastic on the SL10YG. Whether it's flying cars, crowded city streets, or brutal action, the 5.1.2 channel delivery provides an immersive and highly enjoyable experience, even if the effect tends to fill the front third of the room. Movie experiences. The 4K disc of Hellboy boasts a fantastic new Atmos mix that makes full use of all the available channels. There's thunder and rain above you during the opening sequence, while explosions and bolts of lightning pepper the front of the room. A scene where Hellboy stops an SUV with his big right hand allows the sub to dig deep without embarrassing itself. While not as ubiquitous as Atmos, there are still a number of DTS:X discs available, with Atomic Blonde is a good example. This aggressive mix delivers a cracking 80s soundtrack, plenty of blistering action and makes full use of all the speakers to immerse. As with the other soundtracks, the effects are towards the front of the room, but it remains a fun experience. So wait. Do you subscribe? Hope you enjoyed the video. You guys can initiate a discussion in the comment box, if you have any different opinions about the contents in this video. Be the first to start the debate in the box below. Purchase links related to the products in this video are kept in description. We will be grateful if you could please make your next purchase from that link, as this will help us to grow our channel. Good morning, good evening and good night, whichever part of the world you are from. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. I will assure you to make quality and interesting videos in future. This is Jason Peter, signing off.